Your life is a movie. And you're the main character. The lead. The star. Not the extra. Not the background. Not the sidekick. You. You are the one we came to watch. Every moment, every scene, it's yours. But here's the twist. You're not just the main act. You're also the director. You're calling the shots. And if the script sucks, that's on you. If the lighting is bad, if the plot's dry, if the energy's low, you're holding the camera. Fix it. This isn't someone else's movie. No one else is coming to write your story. No one else is going to shoot your scenes. And no one else is going to fight your final battle. This is on you. You get to create the turning point. The rise. The climax. The epic moment where you flip the switch, where the struggle becomes the strength. Where everything you've been through turns you into everything you're meant to be. Your life is your film. Now ask yourself. Are you proud of what you've filmed so far? If not, change it. Rewrite it. Shoot again. Because guess what, every day is a new scene. You get another take. Another opportunity to flip the narrative. Another chance to make the plot deeper, the message stronger, the ending legendary. But it doesn't stop there. You're also the painter. And the painting. Your hands are covered in the very colors you're throwing on the canvas. Every brushstroke, a choice. Every color, a moment. The bold, the dark, the chaos, the calm, it's all part of the masterpiece. You are the masterpiece. But it doesn't get painted by wishing. You have to pick up the brush and go. Stop waiting for someone else to validate your art. Stop asking for permission to start. If your life feels blank, then paint. If your story feels empty, then write. You're sitting around like it's not all up to you. Like you're not holding the camera and the brush in the same hand. Like you're not the one who decides if this story becomes a masterpiece or a mess. It's all you. You gotta hype yourself up. You gotta gas yourself in silence. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. No one's coming to shout your name. No one's throwing confetti for your daily grind. But you know what you're building. You know what the final scene's gonna look like. So stay locked in. If this is your movie, how do you want it to end? Is it a tragedy or a triumph? Is it slow and average, or electric and unforgettable? The work you put in today. That's the scene people are gonna look back on. That's the part in the movie where the background music starts to rise. The beat drops. The crowd gets chills. Because the main character finally said, "Enough is enough. Let's go. Let's build something legendary." That can be you. But you have to see yourself like that. You have to walk like that. Train like that. Work like that. Sleep with intention. Wake up like the world is waiting for your scene. Don't hide behind excuses. Don't dim your light for other people's comfort. You're not here to play small. You're not here to be forgotten. You're here to create, impact, inspire, and leave a legacy. You don't need a crowd. You need purpose. You don't need applause. You need consistency. You don't need perfection. You need obsession. Every setback is just part of the plot. The struggle. Part of the story arc. The pain. Just tension building before the rise. Because in every great movie, the main character suffers. They lose. They fail. But they keep going. And when they rise, it hits harder. So when you're down, just remember. That's the part where the audience leans in. That's the part where you find out who you really are. So embrace it. Embrace the rewrites. Embrace the messy canvas. Embrace the retakes, the bloopers, the late nights. It's all making you Because if you do this right, your life will inspire others to pick up their pen, to pick up their brush, to rewrite, to repaint, to rise. And that is power. So what are you waiting for? Lights, camera, action. This is your movie. Make it legendary. You've made it this far in the film. And you're still breathing. Then the story isn't over. Not even close. You might not have the ending you want yet. But that just means the best scenes are still ahead. And this is where most people quit. Right in the middle. Right before the breakthrough. Right when the lights are about to change. Right when they were about to turn from background noise into the main event. But not you. Because you're not here for a side story. You were never here to blend in. You were built for center stage. Even if it took a while to realize it. And now that you do, you've got no excuse. You've seen behind the curtain. You've felt the fire. You've been broken down and still showed up. Now lean in. Because this is the part where it gets harder, but it gets better. This is the grind part of the movie. The part where the music gets dark. The montage starts rolling. Where it's late nights, early mornings, sore legs, tired eyes, but a burning heart. Because this is the becoming. This is the transformation. And you can't skip this. Everyone wants the climax, the glory scene, the applause. But no one wants the lonely nights. No one wants the scenes where you're the only one believing in yourself. But you gotta take that. Eat it. Fuel it. Use it. This is what makes it real. This is what makes your movie worth watching. Because when it all turns around, when the world finally sees what you've been building in silence, they're going to ask how you did it. And you'll just smile. Because they didn't see what you saw. They didn't feel what you felt. They didn't grind how you grinded. They weren't in your shoes. But you were. You stayed when most people ran. You showed up when most people slept. You kept writing the story when the pages were blank. And that's why you'll win. Because this isn't about luck. It's about legacy. It's about refusing to settle. Refusing to shrink. You want greatness? Then act like it. Be the character that changes everything. Be the one that breaks the cycle. That sets a new standard. That proves you can come from nothing, and still build everything. Your past. That's just the prologue. Your pain. That's just plot development. What matters now, is what you do next. Do you rise, or do you fold?